Why the narcissist wants you in your head. A narcissist's main goal is to feed their own agenda and to get their own way, regardless of what it takes for them to achieve that. They will try to find an in whenever, wherever they can, which is why in the beginning stages, they are learning you and trying to understand you to find their way into your life in manipulating you for their own benefit. They are seeking to gain your trust first and foremost so that you may let down your guard and deem them trustworthy. Now, when I speak of this, be mindful of the energy you are also coming in with others. Be able to determine when you are overthinking it, being paranoid, or still highly affected by your past, or whether that is your intuition alerting you of something you are picking up. Be still and recognize the best you can with your own discernment, whether you are leading with your paranoia, your trauma, your past, or if your energy is neutral and you are open to receive the truth, regardless of how that truth shows up. That is what is intuition. Intuition is not loud, it's a silent voice within. Be mindful if you are in a state of manic panic energy that may influence your thoughts, and that is why it is so crucial and important to isolate in those moments and recharge and regain your energy and power to think clearly and see things clearly for what they are. And know that it is all normal to feel old feelings and past wounds that you may have experienced within the present moment, especially with scenarios that feel similar to your past. This is why people say healing is never linear, because you are committed to the work and to yourself, and you are always healing and reflecting on yourself, your past wounds, your traumas, and how to evolve from the present. Things that we have left undealt with will find a way to come up and resurface, so don't be alarmed by it. You must make the choice to deal with what comes up in a balanced way and energy, in order to avoid being paralyzed by fear. Sometimes we are dealt with similar situations that are different from the past, but it is a testament of our growth. How will our choices change this time around? Have we noticed the way we lead into a situation have changed? Have we noticed the way we think and approach situations have changed? This is a perfect opportunity for a measurement of our growth and to acknowledge how far you have come from the past. Instead of thinking in the mindset of fear of, oh no, this is just like the past coming to repeat itself, recognize how disempowering that way of thinking is. That kind of thinking assumes that we haven't changed or grown since then, and that is disheartening. But many of us, we become stuck and paralyzed within that fear of the same thing is going to happen again. This is the same as the past, when in doing so helps create that type of outcome. Because when we are paralyzed by fear, we are ruminating and cycling through the same bad thoughts in which we are affirming, which is why then we say, see, I knew this is what was going to happen because part of us made it happen. That is why it is crucial for us to clear our energy and deal with what we can to gain the best footing for our future selves. And dealing with past wounds or traumas, recognize the importance of taking it slow, because time will be your best friend in any given situation. Avoid getting easily influenced by others around you and those who are portraying narcissistic traits, because the narcissist will love to see you in your head about things because they know that is an opportune time or vulnerable position in which they can gain and manipulate. Avoid oversharing your deepest thoughts because that can be used against you at any moment for a narcissist. They can and may use your deepest shared thoughts to get you in your head by skewing and manipulating information and how you see things and perceive things. It is better for you to work out these things and your beliefs about any given situation on your own, because people and many narcissistic individuals would love to muddy the waters of your own thoughts to gain some form of power or upper hand. If you are dealing with someone and you suspect they may be a narcissist or they are attempting to get you into your head, wrap you up in your thoughts or negative thoughts, and you sense that that's where they want you to be in or stay in, do your best to detach. Not just distance yourself to gain clarity, but also detach your energy. Because keep in mind, when we are connected to others, our energy is intertwined. To an extent, we are sharing energy. No matter how large and how small, we are still sharing energy. Detach your energy to gain a better perspective on the situation. Avoid seeking too many other people's opinions. Outside voices may only worsen the confusion and muddy the waters even more. When we constantly seek for outside counsel for our own personal problems, that may suggest that we don't trust ourselves fully to know the answer that we seek. And those outside counsel may only be operating in a limited sense of view, whereas you have the full picture view because you are the one in this situation for yourself. So when we continue to distrust ourselves, we continue the cycle of distrust within ourselves, in which will cause you to be codependent of external forces and validation, in which may lead you even further astray from the truth, from yourself, from your personal truth and what you know. Even if you did make the wrong choice, at least it was your choice, because then you can learn from it and learn yourself even further. So do not fear making the wrong choice when it comes from within. Stray away from making a decision based on someone else, because it will become a bigger impact when it turns out to be the wrong choice. Because you cannot solely claim that was your deepest truth and that was your authentic choice if your choice was influenced by another. That may lead you to the energy of shame and guilt for putting someone else's influence above your own. So if you find yourself dealing with a narcissistic individual, be aware and steer clear of any tactic and motive they may try to use to get you in your head, because that's where they feel they have conquered you. Thanks for listening and receiving this message. Please take what you need and let go of the rest. If you have enjoyed this content and it resonates, please support in any way you can. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you're interested in working with me as a life coach, or if you need more information about my coaching services and specialties, I'd be happy to give you more information. Please email me. My email is down below. And I wish for all to find what they're seeking.